Hello everybody, welcome to part 1 of my Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers walkthrough, and of course I'm doing this on the original N64, so no emulation here, it's all legit. And of course, in the spirit of Halloween, me and Letfum like to do some Halloween-based games, and of course I will be doing this first. This is of course October 1st that I'm posting this. But this game is really nostalgic for me because I had it since I was a kid. I got it when I was really young. I remember me and my mom used to play it. And then me and Letfum got to, you know, I think level 3, I think, which was which there's only 4 levels in this game. Oh god, there's one of them right there. But to stop talking, I'm gonna go ahead and hit new game. What a night for a night. This is actually, what's really funny is, this is the first actual episode of Scooby-Doo that there was ever. See if I can put my Shaggy voice on. Like Scoob! That was one scary movie. We should have picked an afternoon matinee. Woohoo! We just need to walk down the road so we can meet up with the rest of the gang. Well, like the sooner we get off the spooky road, the better. And of course, as you can tell, there's only instances where there's going to be actual voices from Shaggy and Scooby. I don't know if there's any voice for Fred, Velma, and Daphne. I don't think there is actually though. Rare. So they're bulking it now. That of course was a crash. Zoinks! That sounds... oh, terrible. That sounded like a car crash up the road. Let's go check it out. Okay, so to start off, before I do begin, this game is really controversial in the sense that some people really like this game and some people really hate this game. Some people compared it to a Resident Evil ripoff, and while I do agree with that, it's not a bad thing either. But the first really main issue is it's half controls, half camera, and we're about to come close to this bat right here. Hopefully I don't hit it. Okay. So as you can tell, the camera switches on its own. There's no motion, I can't control it at all. And what happens is, once you get into a new camera frame, your controls do not switch, I think, you know, in a sense. So let's say if you were going up, let me just show it out real quick. No, well, it didn't show it off right there, but there'll be instances where you could tell, like, it looks like I don't know how to play this game, but it's actually just the camera switch, which is, it is a pain in the ass, but, oh, I shouldn't be cursing in this video. It's Scooby-Doo. We're in PG right now. Hey, that truck is on fire, maybe we should do something. Alright, so it's hard to, I kind of just ran into him for no reason at all. That's okay, though. Okay. Here's a really good time for me to do it. Actually, no. Try to get close to the truck. Oh, there he's right there. They're really stiff. Stiff controls right there, and it's covered there probably. Let me get a Scooby snack real quick. Alright guys, so let's go right there. As I was saying, Scooby snacks will heal you if you need some health. Okay, so we hit A right there. Press R button or Z button to open the inventory. Press the A button to activate an item when the inventory is open. Press the R button or B button to close the inventory, and I'll demonstrate that very soon. If you're playing on the N64 with me, this looks like a shipping invoice for the county museum. The name says R Necros. It might be a clue. Alright, what's really interesting in the actual episode, What a Night for a Night, the truck that was in the episode is actually blue, I believe. Press the A button to use, give, pick up, or search for an item, which is pretty helpful. There's a moth in my room. It's kind of bothering me now. It's a fire extinguisher, like it might come in handy. Alright, so we have to come over here and pick this up before we put out the fire. It's a handkerchief with the letter W embroidered. Is that a word? Embroidered? I never heard that in my life. On it, we should show this to the gang. Okay, so to demonstrate, hitting R. which is really stupid in my opinion, is how to go to each of these things. You have to hit, actually, yeah, you have to hit left to go right, and you have to hit right to go left. It kind of makes sense in a sense. I kind of understand what they were doing, but it's still kind of stupid. You hit A to put it into your inventory. If you hit A again, it'll release it. It'll get rid of it. So hit A, then hit R, because it kind of doesn't make sense to me at times. And now, of course, when you hit A to use this, alright, and then we just put the fire out. And to another thing that I want to discuss as well. Okay, so before I do continue on, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna play these levels before I record them. That way I can do these as fast as I can. That way I'm gonna try and do one level per video if I could do that. Found an invoice and then we put out the fire, but the driver was gone. And the thing about Mr. Wickles is the fact that in this show he actually had black hair, if I'm correct, not white hair or gray hair, whatever you call this is.
What are you kids doing here? I'm the museum curator, Mr. Wickles. I'm sorry, but the museum is closed.
Our friends found a truck with a missing driver and a delivery notice. I'm trying to put like that snooty attitude for Velma, even though she doesn't really. I don't really think she has it. It is addressed to this museum.
It must be him. These parts aren't safe at this time of night. He might catch you.
Like, who is he?
One of our suits of armor has come to life in the form of the Black Knight. He has been haunting the museum grounds. You kids had better be on your way.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Like, let's tell the Black Knight oh my god. He doesn't have to wake up Clanky. Because we're out of here.
I like a terrible voice for Shaggy, but it's okay. Sounds like a mystery to me. We need to get inside that museum. Since the museum is closed, oh my god, did I say museum? Museum is closed, the front door is probably locked. Maybe there's another way in. Hey look, an open window. There must be something we can use to get up there. Oh hey look, it's just right there. Don't forget to Don't forget to give the clues and traps pieces to the gang. What's really cool is, like it said, there will be pieces of a trap that you have to collect along the way. But here's some clues right here. This looks like a clue. You could better let me hold on to it, Shaggy. Because apparently Shaggy's not worth holding on to it for Fred. You need to find something so that can reach that open window. Alright, so give him the handkerchief now. Said the same thing before. Shaggy cannot, he's not worthy. Okay, so what's really cool is the actual episode had this as well in it. Where, I think it was just Shaggy. I'm pretty sure it was higher up as well. But of course, it has to be a little bit different. That should do it, right, Scoob?
Yeah.
Great job, guys. Shaggy, you and Scooby go inside and look for another way in. Because we're lazy. We don't know how to climb the ladder. We'll look for clues out here. Like, stand there and do nothing at all. One thing I wanted to talk about before I go in is the fact that Scooby, I think it would be really interesting if Scooby actually did something other than just be the mascot. Because, in the entire game that I've played of it, Scooby does nothing besides follow Shaggy, which, I don't think Scooby gets, I don't think he gets hurt at all, so you don't have to worry about losing health from Scooby, which is cool. But I think it would have been cool, to have him, I don't know, maybe go to a certain level in the game where it was just him. I mean, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents of it. Okay, so here's another really good point about the controls. I'm holding right. I don't know. So far, okay, there it is. There it is right there. As you can tell, I was holding right as I was going right, and it kind of locked in place a little bit. I'm going down still. Going left. Going left, and I'm kind of going, I don't know. It's really hard to describe, I guess. Like, the only way you will understand what I'm talking about is if you're playing the game. Maybe what I'm trying to say is the camera, like, your controls continue on for each camera change. So let's say you're saying you're going you're going this way. Of course, you're gonna go down, and then you're gonna go left right here. I don't know. I'll just skip that. It's hard to describe right now. Like right there, it kind of worked out. Like I was going up. I don't know. Another thing I want to discuss. Look how skinny Shaggy's arms are. Oh my god. His arms are about as skinny as his waist, though, I guess. And look at Daphne. She looks bulk. She's been working out. Alright. Let's head on to the, up the ladder here. Another thing is the fact that... Oh, I lost my train of thought. Never mind. I have a terrible memory. Okay. So this is a really funny part of this. If you're in this section all the time, like as much as you're in this section, you will have to worry about him. It's an old Egyptian headdress. We, oh my god, we make a great exhibit wearing this headdress. Of course, that would be in later use. So of course, come over here and then turn on the elevator. It takes a little bit, so you're going to want to do it before he's around you, or he'll mess you up. But he'll be something that we have to really look out for. And what's really cool is the fact that as useless as he seems, he's actually really useful for certain things. And we'll delve into that later on. But here's some Hanna-Barbera cartoons, of course, the Flintstones, Hong Kong Phooey, Snagglepuss, I believe. Hey Scooby, we need to find the front door and let the gang in. If you're not doing anything, Scooby-Doo will hound you until you do something. There's, like I said, Snagglepuss. I don't know where he's a hippo. I can't remember what his name is though. There's Quick Draw McGraw. I don't know who this guy is though. Over here, I can't even tell who that is. All right, so, and there's a little bit of a taste of it right there. I was kind of struggling to walk around. So open the front door right here. Let the gang in. Like, shush! Come on in. It's spooky in here. You should have seen it when the lights were off. Real spooky. Okay, here we go, right here. Like, who turned the lights out? Nobody move! I couldn't move even when I tried. And what's really funny is the little backstory. When I was younger, the TV I had, I could still see them. Like, I could still see the shapes of all of them. And when... Oh, I'll get into it a little bit later on. Raggy? Boy, it sure is dark in here. Who is that? Velma was kidnapped. Velma? Velma? She's gone! It must have been the Black Knight. But what's funny is, when I was younger, like the TV I had, I could see all of them. And then, right before the lights turn on, I could see Velma's shape disappear. And obviously you can't tell right now because different TV and all that, but it was always kind of funny to see that. It must have been the Black Knight. And what's really awesome, well, not really awesome, but what's funny is the fact that Daphne is usually the one that's being kidnapped in the show, and for some reason they decided it's Velma's turn. We have to find Velma and find out what's going on here. Let's split up Daphne, of course, and I will look around down here. Shaggy, you and Scooby go look for clues. Look at her arms. They're twice the size of Shaggy's. I wonder what they're going to be doing, though. You know if they're doing anything productive or not. Alright, so real quick, and what's really cool about the game is the fact that if you have a memory card in your N64 controller, you could save it, and let's say if I wanted to stop right here and record, or stop recording, I would have pretty much every item I have, and like it would be caught up to speed in a sense. I think, anyways, I tested it out, and I had all the items that I needed to have, and you know the save function works out pretty well in my opinion. So that's always pretty cool. Before we head into the Egyptian wing, go ahead and put on your headdress, because we'll be using that very quickly. Alright, so you're going to come over here. This is your first bit of a taste of how bad the controls can be. And I usually kind of stop moving when I go to the next camera frame. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of opening up right now. Oh my god, there he is, right there! Scooby, out of my way! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, there we are. Okay, so right next to this, of course, hit A. And we'll have a little bit of a cutscene that's kind of funny. Okay, so that instance right there, Scooby was kind of annoying. Kind of a pain, but okay, so here's Velma's glasses. Oddly enough. And what's really funny, in the background, that, the green thing right there, keep a really, an eye for that. Because, the first 3 levels in this game are going to be actual episodes from Scooby-Doo. The 4th one is going to be a made-up one that, the game, the game designers kind of made up. Okay, so we'll come over here. The controls. The controls. Okay, so we're gonna come over here next to the door.
Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks. Alright, so let's get over here. And before I go and do something else real quick, I'm going to go ahead and come to the prehistoric wing. I should have probably done this first, actually, but that's fine. Alright, so I always got really confused about the layout of this area. And hopefully I don't get lost on my way out. But we'll see though. Okay. So come down here if you can see me still. Wait for his head to move back and go. Please don't hit me. Okay, we're good. Okay, so as long as you stay along the wall, you won't get hit by this whatever this dinosaur is. His tail might be a problem though. Alright, so head down here. There's no Scooby snack if you need it. I'll just go ahead and grab it right now and just for whatever. Alright, so I haven't been hit yet, which is really good. Gooded. Oh my god, I'm stuck behind the pillar right there. Okay, so here's the next door right here. I recommend, of course, coming down over here because the Stegosaurus has a really short neck. And come right over here. This right here is going to be the first problem area because you'll be hit a lot here. And I do recommend not worrying about it because it's eventual. Is that a word? Eventual? Eventually you get hit anyways. I'll kind of stick close to right here. Alright. Zoom past right there, and here is Velma. Shaggy, Scooby, is that you? I can't see without my glasses. I need you guys to find my glasses. You found me, now please find my glasses. I'm like really rushing and talking for some reason. A coil of rope. Of course, put on Velma's glasses real quick. My glasses, thanks guys. Let's go find primitive Daphne. Daphne. Velma, are you okay? The Black Knight isn't so tough. I want to find out what he's up to. Let's split up again. Oh my god, again. And look for more clues. The only split I want is oh my god. The only split I want is one with a banana. Come on, Scuba. Well, maybe while we're looking for clues, we can find a kitchen in this creepy place. And that is where I'm going to head next. Don't forget to give clues and trap pieces to the gang. I have a really hard time speaking for some reason. Alright, so give him the coil of rope. Maybe we can use this for a trap. I'll keep it for now. Okay. Alright, so next stop, I'm going to go ahead and get a certain item we'll need. Most likely, the next time you come down to the next layer, you'll probably get caught by him. But hopefully I can make it work to my favor if I do. But we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I don't know. Oh, let's see where he is though. There we go. Joked ya, buddy. Alright. Okay, so go into the cafeteria. Wrong area. Wrong area. I'm gonna get caught, aren't I? Yeah, I walked the different... Yeah, okay. That's okay, though. I don't know how you got into the museum, but it's closed. That's not what he said, but I was close to it. Alright, so that was a little bit of a controller issue, of course. I was hitting up, but for some reason I went back instead of up. And that is, of course, like the #1 problem for this game, but that's okay, though. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and get... I'm going to have him chase me again. Oh my god, Scooby-Doo. Okay, there we go. Now come over to the fine arts part of it now. Wah! Terrible with his acting skills. Okay, so what he drops is a key. And we'll need that key for later. The guard's key, Scoob. This will definitely help unlock this mystery. Museum. For some reason I said that. Alright guys, so let's go right there. I wanted to see where I was going. Oh my! He's still chasing me? Alright guys, so let's go right there. Of course I got caught right there. For some reason when you do that, the final arts part, and getting the key, he'll still chase you, which is okay. You know, just don't worry about it. You know, just get caught and go to the next little bit. But I wanted to go to the cafeteria real quick and show this off real quick. If you're ever in need of health and you know, Scooby snacks are just not plentiful anymore, you can always come to here. And this is probably one of my favorite parts in the game. Just because what me and Letfum used to do, we used to be like competitive against each other. You know, see how far we can go. You know, get the sandwich up. And what's really cool is any amount will actually, what? That's cheap. Any amount will actually fill his health up. But of course, if you're a pro like I am, you'll be able to fill it up all the way. But I just wanted to show this real quick. The next stop is right next door, actually. And right there, even though I was heading up, I was holding down. So it kind of doesn't make sense why it does that. But, you mother chugga. Alright, so I might as well just head into the Hall of Presidents right here. There'll be no way I'm going to be able to, so as you can tell, he's just right there. And since he's chasing me, the Black Knight is going to, he's not going to come after me, which is kind of funny. A tape recorder, what could we use for this? Okay, so that's really cool. I didn't really know that was possible. And if you have the skill to do it, which, you know, that was actually really difficult for me to do. Not only will the Black Knight not chase you, because usually he chases you after you head right next to him, and of course you'll lose health and all that. But of course, in this instance, since he's not going to hurt you or anything like that, he's going to kick you out. You can just do this real quick and not worry about health or anything like that. So I'll cover here, guys, to me inside the museum. Alright guys, so here we are back in the museum. I could have probably just went into there and not worry about him at all, but I wasn't thinking very clearly right there. I keep forgetting about that as well. So we got the tape recorder. We'll of course need that to get to the gang. That's actually a trap piece. Let's head over to the Fine Museum Arts. Or just Fine Arts or whatever. Alright, so here we go down here. And of course, there's this little bit of a glowing... There's two of them actually that's glowing. Let's press this one right here. This actually opens up the door. Let's see what this one does, though. You kind of just loops it around. As much as I've played of it, I think that's just for like, you know, just for show. There's no reason for it. Hey Scoob, you stay here while I look around. And this is of course right here. You know, Scooby-Doo could have been inside there instead of Shaggy. You know, why is Shaggy going in there? It's more of a Shaggy game than it is a Scooby-Doo game. Alright, so kind of avoid these, oh god. These rats and spiders right here. I was about to say snakes. Okay, so here we go. What is this right here? A canvas. I wonder who left this here. Alright. I'm pretty sure that is it in this little bit right here. Actually, no, it's not. I'm pretty sure there's one little bit left in here, if I'm correct anyways. Zoinks. Yeah, the briefcase right here. Wait, what? What? Maybe it's not in here. Okay. I thought there was another piece in here. I did that on purpose. Okay, I thought there was a briefcase that opens up, but maybe it's in another room. I think that is though. Okay, I think this is pretty much it that's in this room. Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, let me just grab a Scooby snack right here. Past this point right here, we'll probably never come in this room again. So we're good. Alright, there's probably a Scooby snack over here. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so real quick, okay, here we go. Alright. Alright, so probably for the rest of this little bit, I probably won't get damaged at all. Maybe, at a certain point, but I don't need health right now, so I can just go ahead and avoid the kitchen. unless he comes after me, which is not going to be right now. I've had to fight a moth almost the entire recording, so hopefully he goes off and dies somewhere. Okay, here we go. Coming to here, and now we're going to give the pieces to the gang, if they're still here anyways. Okay, there we go. Thought you say you were going to go around snooping for pieces and all that. Oh god, here we go. Maybe we can use this for a trap. I'll keep it for now. Of course, the canvas right there. Get the tape recorder. Get this a tape recorder to them as well. Of course, it's for the trap as well. Right there. Of course, now we're going to go ahead and go to the Egyptian wing. And there will be a section where he will be chasing you. Right here. Wait, what? Okay, here we go. You're going to want to open this one right here. It's pretty much straight from the door. Just head straight and you'll see it. Obviously, you're right here. You're watching my video, anyways. It's a bag of sand. We're going to go ahead and turn around. Please run. You are fast. Oh my god. Ugh. All right. So just like that, we were pretty quick. Got the bag of sand. Give this to Fred as well. All right. So the key is about to be prominent now. Is that the word I'm trying to use? Okay, so he's probably gonna be here again, most likely anyways. I'm not sure where he's at right now. He got juked. Okay, so this right here is actually supposed to be locked, but since we have the key, that you can go in right here. You stay here while I look around. Okay. Alright, yep, we just used the key right there. Okay, so this is, I think, this is what I was thinking of, I'm pretty sure. I can't see where I'm going right now. Oh, it's okay. I'll just go into the cafeteria before we head on. Okay. Here we have a lamp. That's good because I don't like the dark. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm missing something right here. There was one more thing that I need to add to be able to go to do the chase, which is going to be in every level. Like in always, in every Scooby-Doo episode, there's, the final act where we catch the villain. This one has a really long chase. Alright, let's try to run over here. Not get caught by him. Alright, so a pretty good recording so far, I would have to say, because my controls are, they're pretty on point right now, actually. And actually, I haven't played this game for a while now. Okay, so get the trap right there. Okay, so we're missing one more piece. And I believe I know where it is. It's in that room. I was thinking that I got everything. It's in the fine arts right now. I'm pretty sure anyways. Yeah, it is. It's in the fine arts. Alright. Where's he at? Okay. Screw it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Okay. Scooby-Doo, out of my way! Go! There we go. Okay, sweet. What you got for me now? Okay, I think it's right over here, actually. Wait. I know it's around here somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Okay, here it is, back here. Okay, I believe this is the final piece that we need for this level. Groovy, a paintbrush. Okay. Alright, you can kind of get the glimpse of what's going on here. Somebody's painting all of these right here. Kind of mimicking that painting right there. And just like in the Scooby-Doo episode of what he was doing. Alright, so we hit the exit button right there. Alright guys, so it's right there. As soon as I exit out of the fine arts, I of course got caught because it has to happen. But real quick, before I do head on to the next bit, I also wanted to talk about how... Actually, never mind. I think this is the last thing anyways. You guys did great. We have everything we need to set we need to trap the Black Knight. Yeah, now we just need Shaggy and Scooby to lure him into the Egyptian Hall. where we'll be waiting to do nothing. Like, no way, man. There's some Scooby snacks for you guys. Bribery. That's one thing I've learned from Scooby-Doo is bribery. From Daphne, Velma, and Fred all the time. Actually, I think Shaggy's done it too. So he's not innocent either. Scooby-Doo. All right, so okay. Okay, gang. Here's the plan. When the Black Knight comes in, I'll use the lamp to cast my shadow onto the canvas. I'll use the tape recorder to play Scooby's growls at half speed. And I'm pretty sure they actually did this in the episode too, if I'm correct, anyways. And while the Black Knight is standing in oh my god, is standing there in shock, I'll release the rope, dropping the sandbag on his head. Right, so all we need now is for Shaggy and Scooby to lead the Black Knight in here. Like, I must be a mind reader since I knew you were gonna say that. Didn't Velma say that just a minute ago? Let's go, everybody. When you mean everybody, you mean me and Shaggy, or me and Scooby, anyways. Okay, so we don't need to begin here right now. We can just go over here. I don't remember what I was gonna say before I covered there. I actually don't know at all. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is a first-person mode could have made this game a lot better too, in my opinion. It would have helped out, in my opinion. It probably would have helped the controls out or the camera out at all. But it would be easier for you to look around and all that. I think, anyways. But so what we're going to be doing is we're going to go into the prehistoric wing, and I'm pretty sure where Velma was, where she was tied up. I'm pretty sure that's where the Black Knight is going to be waiting for us. So we have to run from there all the way to the Egyptian Hall, and then that's where, of course, the end of this level will be at, and we'll have like a cutscene and all that. And I'm making some pretty good, some time as well. I thought it was gonna be at least an hour before I stopped recording this, but my most recent time I played this game, which was probably maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, because I've been playing it through this game for a while now. But my most recent time I played it, I believe. At first it was kind of bad. It was kind of hard to get to do this race right here. This little bit of a chase. Oh crap! But you'll notice that you'll be light years ahead of him eventually, so it's actually not too hard. Okay. All you have to do is just really make sure that you're set up for the controls. Just gotta not panic at all. Kind of like in Dead Space, in a sense. Alright. Oh, crap. Alright, so if I get hit at all, I'm probably going to be screwed. Alright, so real quick before I do go into that. Alright, so before we do go ahead, like I said, just not panic. Really memorize the path. It's not too hard. When I was younger, I sucked so hard. I actually sucked so hard that I never beat this level until me and Aaron were playing it, and that's pretty bad. It's like I'm light years so much better than I was when I was younger. But that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and beat this level. And here he is right here. And as I said, as you can tell, he's chasing us right now. Oh god. Alright, here we go. And as you can see, he's way back there now. We don't have to worry about much of anything now. That would have been easier. I should have done that in the first place. Alright, which way are we going? Oh my god, I'm stuck. I think, here we go. Here's the entrance to this right here. And you don't, actually, let's wait a little bit. Because if I'm correct, I believe I had a time where I had to actually wait for him to come up to the door. Because it will not trigger in here, if I'm correct anyways. Let's see if it does anything. I'm pretty sure we have to lure my way over here. Actually, maybe it's down here. As you can tell, it changed to the green right here. I hate how Scooby-Doo actually has authority over my movement. That's kind of a pain almost. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to go back into the Egyptian Hall. If I know where this exit is. Let's see. Yep. Okay, let's go do this real quick. Let's wait for him. Oh shit, oh my god, he scared the crap out of me. Are you gonna chase me or what? Alright, let's wait until he's in picture and then head in. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, you're fast. And here we go, guys. Now, Daphne! Ooga booga booga. Oh, the sandbag destroyed him.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Like, we just knighted the Black Knight. Is that even a word, knighted? Technically it is, but it's not used right here. Now let's see who the Black Knight really is. Mr. Wickles, the museum's curator. He was just using the Black Knight get up to scare people away so he could carry out his plan. With everyone afraid to come to the museum, he had time to forge the paintings and steal the originals, which he sent off to the black market.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
I probably use a different voice, but it's okay.
You kids did a good job solving the mystery of the Black Knight. I was completely useless the entire time. I was only in one room.
The only thing that doesn't make sense is why the invoice Shaggy found was made to our Necros. And that, of course, is not in the episode. This is actually in this game right here. If you know what's good for you, you kids will never find out. I think that's a mystery better left for the police. Alright, so pretty much right here, it's going to kick over to the next level right here, which is going to be... Actually, wait, here we go. We have to wait a little bit. Okay, and this right here is actually our Necros, and this guy is actually the villain of this game, the main villain of this game. This meddling kids have foiled my art forgery operation and led to the capture of one of my henchmen. Perhaps I could find a way to use their curiosity against them. Of course, the next episode is That Snow Ghost. And let's see if I can stop right here. Okay, yeah. I skipped past that cutscene. I'm going to probably... most likely what's going to happen is I can replay it. If anything, I'll just replay the level again, and I'll just kick back over here, but I can just save it right here, and hopefully I can start it over again, and it'll actually show the cutscene as well. But we'll see about that. But thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this video. Of course, this was the part 1. And part 2, of course, is going to be all of that Snow Ghost, if I can manage it anyways. That Snow Ghost is going to be harder and probably longer than this episode was. But hopefully I've helped somebody out. Every walkthrough I've seen of this game, nobody's talking, so you can't really I've never heard anybody explain the controls glitch, the control problem, and everything else. But it's pretty much a straightforward game. I actually really enjoy this game. I mean, it's kind of basic, obviously I know where everything is, but I think it's really fun in the aspect of, obviously it's kind of like a Resident Evil game where you're picking up items and you're using them, in a really cryptic kind of way in a sense. But I'm done talking, guys. Thanks for watching, like I said before, and stay tuned for part 2. Of course, I'm going to be doing this for the first 4 days of Halloween, unless I space it out a little bit. But I'm also going to be doing Super Castlevania 4, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, guys.